He's not.
What?
Oh my gosh, it's almost the start. Hello! It is now 4 p.m. Eastern. We're the Empty Pockets. Welcome to... So do that again, Nate. Weekly online concert! Come on!
Now I know what it means to be a man. It's just a notion. I've walked the roads. I've been blown by the wind across the ocean. Now I find the path that lies before me's of my choosing. It's by design. It's by design to break through the resistance and the bruising. When all life's problems come knocking at my door, and you think I'm too weak to handle anymore, you can watch me get up off the floor, yeah. I just keep rolling on, 'cause I am strong. Now I know what it means to be a person in survival. I've walked the road. Yes, I've discovered self again in this revival. Now I find our destiny is tied to yours forever. It's by design. Oh, I will follow my days ending never. When all life's problems come knocking at my door, and you think I'm too weak to handle anymore, you can watch me get up off the floor, yeah. I just keep rolling. I am strong.
Ready? Let's go!
When all life's problems come knocking at my door, and you think that I'm too weak to handle anymore, you can watch me get up off the floor.
I just keep
I just keep rolling on. When all life's problems come knocking at my door, and you think I'm too weak to handle anymore, you can watch me get up off the floor, yeah. I just keep rolling on. I just keep rolling on. I just keep rolling. I am strong.
Hey, hey, hey.
I like that ting at the end.
I do. You know, it's funny. As many live streams as we've done, and welcome to our aptly named weekly online concert, I don't think I'm quite used to that moment yet. It's the after the song is over moment silence.
But no, it's so weird because like you used to at least something around like either the
There's Dan.
oh now that's
Thank you,
There's Dan.
crew. Thank you,
Oh,
crew.
yeah.
Hey, little technical note, Annie. I just brought in my display. Oh, you found it. She's smarter
Did
than
a
I
coal
am.
mine siren just go off? Was that what that was?
It was a coal mine siren.
Yes.
But it's funny because
Cave-in.
that silence is, as a performer, I think, programmed to be like, whatever you just did didn't work.
Nope.
yeah, right.
That was that. Anyway, welcome to the show. We got a great big show for you today. It's a huge show, king size show.
King
like
size.
So big.
like I like to say, yeah. The first thing we'd like to ask you to do, especially if you're on Facebook, is to use that little circle-y arrow and share, baby.
That's
on this side.
Oh, Erica, it could be a weather person.
It's on this side of your video.
You notice that? It
Right.
was non-gendered.
Smart.
Adam's told it's that way. We don't know which direction it is, but if you push that share button, it's free and it really helps increase our views. We keep making this Polestar chart, and it's because of you. We also
How far did we get this
we
week?
got to number 17.
That's crazy.
That's international, y'all.
I got to look at all the
Great.
charts we've made on Polestar, but it might be only prime numbers. I'm not 100%.
Ooh.
Another
We don't
number was 49, so that's prime. Still.
No, it's not.
49?
No.
7 times 7, bro. It's a perfect square.
Oh, damn.
No, failed.
Wow.
I was
Come
thinking
on.
17.
Yeah.
Wow.
17
It's
is
okay.
prime.
We're done.
It's okay.
You just.
I'm not
Should
apologizing.
we shut down the
No,
broadcast?
Next
Don't-
time, run
yeah,
your
we're
prime
done
number
now.
segment by me.
I've
Can
no,
you do that
I've
next
no
time?
apologies. You should tip
I will let everybody
to us
know.
in a prime number.
Tip,
Josh
tip
is
to
like
us in a prime
40.
number.
crazy good at math.
Like 49.
Like
So-
If
49.
you tip us in a
Tip
prime
us in a
number, if
prime
it's not a
number
prime
and a f-
number,
like
I'm
49.
sending it back. That
Yeah,
was a lie.
we're sending
We'll
it back.
Keep
So
all those
what
tips.
would you
Go ahead and
consider a
send us
prime
the
number?
prime of
Like,
that is 49.
Is that 49?
You know what? You can teach
49.
Josh
That's a
about
prime.
prime
This
numbers.
is
Ooh.
a new.
By
Honestly,
sending-
I'm not sure that that's
We're
true.
very off
It's-
track, and
tips.
but we've come up with a new technique, or we're demonstrating an old technique, which is if you repeat something enough times,
Just tip
it goes from
49.
fact right to fiction.
So
Or
49
it goes from
49.
funny
Prime
to
number,
not funny to funny again.
49.
Okay, excellent, guys. I love it so much. We're doing the show for free. It's coming at you, Prime, baby. But it's free at the bottom of the screen. If you can afford a tip, we
No
really appreciate it.
Bezos involved. No Bezos.
Ooh,
There's no
zero
Bezos. And we have our normal sponsors. Thanks for your drop off, Topo Chico.
Look at
We
these
love you,
little cute
Topo.
bottles.
We got new
Oh, we got
cute little
babies.
Chicos. Thanks to
I got a
Halligan
full
Business
size.
Machines, Norton's in Highland Park, and Corny Kettlers
Ooh.
of Forest, Virginia. It's cornykettlers.com.
15% off with the code POCKETS.
Oh my God.
I need to take advantage of that this afternoon.
We have a segment of
great
the
deal.
show brought to you later by Corny Kettlers. All right, Diane, what do we have going on today? You might ask yourself. Hi, great to see you.
Hi,
Diane.
friends.
We
Hey,
have a
Diane.
lot going on. We're reminiscing about an old friend, the one and only from Bournemouth,
Oh, good piece of trivia.
born in Scotland, Al Stewart.
Uncle Al.
Uncle Al Stewart. We're going to talk about Al Stewart today. Less is more when it comes to gear. Nate, Adam, and I all
Yep.
agree.
I agree.
Absolutely.
With you.
Erica agrees.
Erica agrees.
I only have one
It's
keyboard.
unanimous.
And we're going to be talking about the first time we ever played music with Adam and our gear revelations together. Also, Nate's got a pumpkin carving corner coming up.
It's impressive.
It
You're gonna
really
wanna see
is.
it.
I'm
It's-
thinking about calling it Jack-o'-lantern Junction. What do you think?
That's great. As long as it's
Love it.
alliterative.
That's what I
fine
really
with
care
me.
about. Yeah,
let's
great.
call it 49 Jack-o'-lantern Junction Prime.
Totally
I
prime.
hear 49's a prime number.
Nope. Apparently not. And also, Diane,
Still not
what?
prime.
Still not prime. All this time later in the
Still
broadcast.
no.
Diane, what do you got? We have for our best comment today.
Yeah, so as many of you I'm sure know, we are 13 days out to the end of the election. We
I've
are
not heard of
10
that.
days out to Halloween, and also our exciting Abbey Road show. So I just want to hear how everyone is. What are your plans? Like, how are you planning for the season? It could be a Halloween plan. It could be a voting plan.
it.
Let's talk what you're doing in these next couple weeks.
We want to see your comments. They will be assigned points. Last week, 2 winners received 270 points.
So many points.
It's
I
really
think.
cool.
I think it's
Unbelievable.
unfair that we give away that many points all the time because, like, we have a point economy to think
For
about.
the empty pockets, Nate, we can't even think
We're
about
not
it.
economists, my friend. We're just
yeah, well,
not.
that's clear.
We're barely mathematicians.
Barely. Just barely. This is a song that could be construed to be about a mathematical disagreement.
I
It could
agree.
be.
I agree. I saw the smoke in your eyes, so I'd been given fair warning. I neglected to see, and that was just this morning. Began as a conversation. He smiled indelicately as he handed you the printer, and it obviously filled you with rage.
explanation that led to a tense quartet confrontation. There was nowhere to turn, with volcanoes exploding. I can still feel the heat to this day on my skin. It's just an observation as the battle wore on. I grew confident watching you when you never back down. You eventually win, or that seemed the situation that began a tense cartel confrontation. We ran into a tense cartel confrontation. On the long road home, cooler heads prevailed. Rationality was slowly restored. There was always obfuscation that began a tense cartel confrontation. We ran into a tense cartel confrontation. Could not avoid the tense cartel confrontation. No one enjoyed the tense cartel confrontation. That began a tense cartel confrontation. We ran into a tense cartel confrontation. Could not avoid the tense cartel confrontation. No one enjoyed the tense cartel confrontation.
It's possible that's the best we ever played that song.
I
That's
might
a possibility.
agree.
That is a possibility, everyone, and that's why you got to watch Weekly on my concert, my
Yay.
friends.
Good job, band.
We're talking about, we're reminiscing about an old friend today, Mr. Al Stewart. We really miss Al, and we're going to play a tune now that Al introduced us to, and very much makes me think of him. It's by a band called Fairport Convention, which I always, I'm an idiot. So first of all, I thought the number 49 today was
Stop.
prime. But also,
Let's
I
not
was-
let that go.
I hear 49 is.
Am I letting, do you hear me letting it go, Velasco?
Can you keep bringing it
Keep
up?
bringing it up. We'll look forward to the next talk break. So not only did I think the number 49 was prime, didn't let it go, Belasco. Also, I thought Fairport Convention was a music festival. Well, it is a music
is.
festival, but it's also a band.
I also thought they were like crazy old, and I don't think they're as old as I
They're
thought
not
they
even
were.
as old as you thought.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
our review of Fairport Convention.
That's really
as
evil.
old as you
Not,
thought.
not a festival. Not that
Not as
old.
old as you thought.
But they're also
I guess the inverse of that is
they're kind of old, and it is a festival.
No, I was gonna say they're a really cool band, and they're still around.
Indeed, all
That's
those things
all
can be true.
true.
That is true.
Hold
All
all
true.
that in your
All of
mind
those things.
at the same time.
Oh,
This
gosh.
is a brilliant song.
I hope they're not watching.
Jeff
What do
Lynn's
you mean?
watching, and I know he's been at that festival. So Jeff, it's cool. We're cool,
Just
man.
put in a good word,
Just
all
like-
right?
Just make us look cool,
Make
Jeff.
us look cool, man.
So-
Thanks, Jeff.
This song is used to end the Fairport Convention Festival every year. And
Which
I watched
makes sense.
It makes sense. And I watched it the other day. They did like one of those Zoom, lots of screens, and they all played this song.
That's cool.
It's a really classic song, especially in England, basically about musicians, about us all, what our ambitions are, getting us together, and
We
we like to say meat on the meat for
we
some
like
reason.
this song a lot because
I don't know
we
why.
like
It's
meat
just
on
a
the ledge,
dumb
but
thing
for
to
some reason,
say.
meat on the meat really strikes us.
I don't know. But it's called Meat on the Ledge, and it's by Fairport Convention, and it was introduced to us by the one and only Al Stewart. 1, 2, 3. We used to say that come the day, we'll all be making songs or finding better words. These ideas never lasted long.
The way is up along the road. The air is growing thin. Too many friends who tried, blown up this mountain with the wind. Meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. When my time is up, I'm gonna see all my friends. Meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. If you really mean it, it all comes round again.
But now I see I'm all alone. That's the only way to be.
You'll have your chance again. Then you can do the work for me. Meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. When my time is up, I'm gonna see all my friends. Meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. If you really mean it, it all comes round again. We're gonna meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. When my time is up, I'm gonna see all my friends. Meet on the ledge. We're gonna meet on the ledge. If you really mean it, it all comes round again.
Fairport Convention, man.
Great tune.
Those guys are no slouches.
One thing that's so awesome about that tune, we added that. There's that like that
ending.
part's in 7,
Great little bit.
and we added it at the end. They're so badass that they're like, we only need to do that part once.
once.
We came up with
Come
this
on.
brilliant part.
So
we only
cool.
put it in a song one time.
So-
Have you
so
heard
cool.
One
the
time.
Greta Van Fleet
I
version of
listened to it, and
Oh,
they
it's pretty
they
because they put it in the beginning.
but they
Oh,
they
yeah.
do that part so different. That part in
Oh,
7.
is that right?
Yeah, they do like a really Zeppelin-y riff, but it's Greta Van Fleet doing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
so-
I know.
All right, so that's our little intro to. We're reminiscing about an old friend today, Al Stewart.
Uncle Al.
God, we miss you, man. We're usually doing, I don't know, 40 or 50 Al Stewart dates a year.
And we
Our-
normally go like 2-3 weeks in between.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe a month or two. We're starting to feel like this is weird. Now we've done an online thing with Al, but it's been
Yeah, it's
Even that's been a while.
yeah, it's been almost a year, and we miss him, man.
Yeah.
We got some pictures to share with you, so we can. It's hard to describe our unique relationship with Al. In my imagination, I don't know about you guys, like he's our Uncle Al. Like
Yeah.
that's how I think of
Yeah,
him.
Uncle Al.
And when we travel together, I feel like it reminds me of like if we were in DuckTales and we were all the ducks. But
Yup.
that makes Al sound like I don't mean he's like a Scrooge. I don't know. It's just like a
We're like his music kids.
Yeah, so let's put this first one up. I can't remember the order the photos are in. Okay, so this is us rocking out to an Al song called On the Border. In the background, you can see Nate has a hat on. Now, let me explain this hat. He wore that hat to a sound check one day, and Al looked at. Do you remember, Nate?
Yeah, so what ended up happening was I found the hat backstage on the first cruise
Are
ship
you
that we
serious?
did with Al. Because they've always got, like, we worked on a cruise
Props.
ship, so I was like, oh, I know where the hats are. And so I, like, went up into their little loft and found the hat, and I was like, oh, this one fits me. Oh, ha, ha.
And you wore it for sound check?
I wore it for soundcheck, and Al was like, I like that. Why don't you wear that now all the time?
It's like the fourth most serious thing, and we've talked about World War II together. We've talked about It's the fourth most serious thing I've ever heard him say.
I agree.
was
It was
Nate
with-
should wear a hat.
It was serious.
That's most of that photo. What do we got next? Oh, I love this. So in the back, you could see Adam. I think that's one of his early shows with us.
Yeah, I think that's show number 3.
Is that the show that Steve Chapman came to?
Yes.
I think this was Adam's
Peter
audition
Beckett,
show.
too.
You could see
Oh, yeah.
Mark Massisso, who we've had on this show with his flute, and Al and I are gesturing to each other, which I really enjoy. And Nate's sitting there like, yeah.
That's how it goes, baby.
I'm next to Nate. You just can't see me.
What's next, Dan? God, I miss Al. So,
Same.
this is a classic after the show. So Nate, look at Nate and I. We're a mess.
Oh, man.
We're all
just
sweaty.
Just
We're
nothing but
all
sweat.
Sweaty.
Al's got his hand on his stomach like, where's my cheese plate? The
Has
show's
anyone
over."
gotten me my wine?
Where's my young Chardonnay?
And Mark just looking as spry as ever because he hadn't fallen down a staircase on that particular show.
This
Jeez,
this
rough.
photo and the first photo were taken by Randall Armour, who's
that
a
right?
really good photographer.
Oh, awesome. And then our last photo of Al today, I can't remember what it is. Oh, this was great. So
This
Al,
is what just you and I were with him, yeah?
no, just me. I'm
Oh.
in Florida with Al, and we split at the hotel like 2 bottles of champagne for some reason.
Yikes.
Is this me? It. Oh,
Yeah,
I think
you're shaking
like something.
this.
I did something weird. Sorry. Al and I split 2 bottles of champagne. I don't know if you could tell on my face, but he and I are both toasty at this point. And he's teaching me how he plays Nostradamus. You could see in his left hand. I'm taking this picture in real time for Erica, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you never believe what's happening with Al and I. It was pretty early in our relationship. That's why I love that photo. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks, Annie. So Al Stewart, man, if you don't know his music, you got to look it up. He's the only person that's writing about history in a really, really intense way. Diane, I didn't know Al's music very well when we started playing with him. Did you know his music before you started dealing with us?
I didn't know that I knew his music. And then I went to hear you guys play All of Year of the Cat at City Winery back when we gathered.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
It
remember
was an
that.
Sure.
amazing thing that we used to do. And it was amazing. And I realized I actually knew a bunch of the songs on that. Like when I
Yeah.
heard them, I
Yeah.
just didn't know that I knew Al Stewart.
I think the only song I really recognized was Time Passages, and I think it's because it plays in Jewel like all the time.
It does.
I'm getting a vegetable or 2.
There it
and,
is.
There's Time
For
Passages.
any of our
Nice.
British listeners, that's like a Tesco.
Yeah, it's
Jewel's
a
like
Tesco.
a Tesco.
No,
not
you
like
don't think it's like a
Waitrose.
Sainsbury's?
I do not.
One week, Diane, we have to do this commentary. We have to figure out how we're going to do the best comment of like comparing the grocery stores. Like, what's a Waitrose? Is a Waitrose a Whole Foods?
Waitrose is very
Yes.
posh.
Similar.
Obviously,
It's
yes.
posh.
That was a
Waitrose is very
solid Time
posh.
Passages. All right, so we're going to
Thank
do.
you, darling.
I think this could be my favorite Al Stewart song.
Oh,
It's
mine.
killer. It's so good.
Unbelievable lyrics. He tells a great story about Leonard Cohen digging the lyrics. I love Erica singing it. Al was like, she sings it beautiful, but my lyrics.
But in fairness, like I'm singing it and I'm like in the middle of a line and I'm like, these words, delicious.
So this is our version of In Brooklyn by the great Al Stewart.
Air, you got your note?
Yes.
Very polite for a drummer.
Oh, I come from Pittsburgh to study astrology. She said as she stepped on my instep, I could show you New York with the walk between 4th Street and 9th. Then out of her coat, taking 7 harmonicas, she sat down to play on her doorstep, saying, "Come back to my place, I will show you the stars and the signs." So I followed her into the black land,
You can tell by the smell of the hamburger stands in the rain. She spoke of astrology while muttering apologies. Coffee that tasted of hot dogs. I said that's okay, mine was cold anyway and just grand. Then she lay on the bed while the radio fed us with records and adverts for cat food. And I looked at her holding my thoughts in the palm of my hand. And outside in the Blacklands, the evening came and went. And the bums in the street begging money for one last drink are hanging around the liquor stores trying to get a foot in. And the girl from Pittsburgh and I made love on a mattress with the new moon looking. And in the cool evening breeze, I was down on my knees in Brooklyn.
Oh man, we miss you, Al. Wow.
I owe you a lyric, my friend.
You did. You know, it's funny. There's so many difficult sections in that song
I
that you
know.
nailed.
That's why I was plot. You know what? You know how it is. You pat yourself on the back.
Listen,
for
I said
getting
we
through
did our best
something.
version of Tense Car Tab, and then I made a couple of easy mistakes on Meat on the Ledge. But we're doing a live show, so no apologies.
You know.
We'd like to prove it.
Once, twice, 3 times a show, we like to, prove that this is live. We'll purposefully miss a
I
lyric.
would also like to point out that Al, at least once a concert, is like, why did I write so many lyrics?
At least once a show.
So and his cardinal sin is repeating words. So like, if I was
he
to
doesn't like
do
it.
something wrong, I wish I would have said something.
You know, so it's funny. Of all the
different.
songs I've written, I've only written one where I feel like is Al Stewart style. Take Me, and every time we do it, I'm like, why did I write all these words?
We know that he like walks around his hotel room in the morning, like repeating them to
And
himself.
I know Al would agree with this because we're both such big fans of this band, but like it also works to Adam's usual point of lyrics. This works. I want you
Totally.
bad,
I'm writing
babe.
a song called Hold On for the Holdin' On.
Hold on for the holding.
Straight to the top 10.
Baby, you just
Just
gotta
to the
hold on.
top, baby.
So we're in the middle of our Al Stewart run. We've been 2 years into touring with him at this point where this story starts.
Sure.
And we have our first audition jam with Adam. It's like Nate and Josh here at the studio where we could all be in the one room
Right.
safely together and
Right.
stuff.
Years ago now.
And we had said, hey, we've been touring with Al Stewart, but we're about to tour with him on an album called Year of the Cat. Would you like to play the drums on that? I think we did it via text, because it's 2018 and there's nothing personal in the world anymore. And he basically was like, sure, I'll come in. And
I was very excited. I knew Al Stewart.
you knew Al Stewart.
well,
so
your
that,
dad's a big fan,
that
right?
worked out for us as well. But I'll always remember you coming in, Adam, and three things I'll always remember about it. One
Are they
is
nice? Are they nice?
One is, yeah, they're all nice. I'm not Adam.
I wanted to point out the difference.
3 nice things.
Three nice things.
Amazing.
Off air, we'll talk about
Off
the,
air, we'll talk about the
the
other
10
stuff.
things that went wrong.
So, one, he actually learned Year of the Cat in like a few weeks. We didn't talk to him or anything. We just said, hey, do you want to do the Year of the Cat? And
No. 2 days.
In 2 days.
And
right.
learned is a stretch.
But we played like
It was
tops
2
and bottoms
days.
of a ton of songs. You
good.
knew it. Right? You remember that, Nate? We were like,
I
okay.
thought he
You
did
guys
pretty
were-
good. I thought you did pretty
Your
good.
report was positive.
So then the other thing that he could do was play in interesting time signatures. So we did that part in Meat on the Ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. That's not easy, especially as the drummer. It's not easy. Whenever Erica acts like
It's
that,
easy enough.
I just want everybody to know that
Everybody knows, Josh. You've
Erica
never said it
insists
before.
on being
You've
on
never
that
said it
side,
before.
even though it's more dangerous. And she
is
acts
my
like
good side.
she acts like it's my fault.
This is my good side. It's important.
It's more important. But I'm gonna ruin both your sides one day. Anyway, you're that what? Okay, so where were we? The third thing, though, that we those two things were really important, but the third thing really hit Nate and I, which was Adam cares even less about gear.
It's actually shocking how less he cares about gear.
It's-
I
It was
really
crazy.
don't care about gear. Yeah.
Nate and I have always prided ourselves on not caring about gear. This was a
Right.
$300 guitar. Like, I don't want to do stuff.
You
I
got to
don't-
be better than your gear, man.
You gotta be
Yes,
better than your gear.
yes.
And Adam came in, and the first time I went to Adam's practice space, he literally he has literal garbage
I was
that
gonna
he
say,
set up around.
He would use
the
garbage
drum
cans.
set.
He's like the little pig pen.
But I feel strongly about that, fellas. Be better than your gear.
Yes. And
Good-
if you're
good.
like us, buy crappy gear to compensate. So
Oh
it's
my God.
easier to be better
Oh
than
my
It's easier
God.
to be better than your
We
gear.
we don't
Yeah, are we
like.
just saying that to validate our own crappy choices?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You know,
100%.
we as an artist, like, you go on tour and you're like, it's awesome to meet musicians and embrace them, and we all can like walk this path together. And
On
then
the ledge.
There's also, you mean on the ledge, and then there's the other side too, are you're like making fun of some musician. And the number one thing I feel like that we make fun of is like a $5,000 pedal board, and you come in and
Yeah.
you're like,
You're asking for it. at
you're
that.
okay at guitar. You're playing. Thank you, Erica.
Especially if you're only using the one or two tones, like you've got this crazy pedal board, and then you're pushing you've got a clean and a distorted channel.
You're like,
what
why?
What are you
Well,
doing
and
right
there's
now,
nothing
buddy?
wrong with being into gear and liking gear
No,
and that
no,
kind of thing,
indeed.
of course.
No,
but
indeed.
it's no excuse
I
for
like that this
not
is where he draws
knowing
the line.
how to
Yeah.
play an instrument.
That Adam gets nice for a second. It is always confusing. I like it a lot.
Sorry,
though.
I was trying to talk over Nate and got a little
I got
distracted.
distracted there.
Wow.
All right, this next section of the show is brought to you by Corny Kettlers.
Ooh.
We're going to put their logo on the screen. You can go to Corny Kettlers. Oh, I may have not reloaded it. I didn't. We're going to go to cornykettlers.com.
Code pockets for 15% off.
Ooh, and I'll tell you what, that kettle corn is delicious.
You guys, we need to
Oh,
try
it's
the
so
cherry
good.
flavor.
true.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh, the
ordering it.
cherry.
You get 15%
Okay.
off. It's cornykettlers.com, and the info's in the chat as well. Hit it, Adam Belasco.
Which one are we doing? It's the grind?
Oh, yeah. That sounds nice.
I got the coffee, I got the flower. Got me moving 100 miles an hour on my 2 feet with all my power. Didn't sleep much and I'm not gonna take a shower. In the sunlight, in the moonlight, when it's way too hot, when it's way too cold, I got the fresh buds, I got the flowers, keeping me on ending like 8 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Exactly like we planned and
Did you
discussed.
not read the chart that we wrote for you, Erica?
Exactly.
The chart in my brain.
Diane
yeah.
just counted. Diane just counted off silently, in case the rest of you didn't see it. It's a brilliant. It was a brilliant
I
move.
missed it. I missed it.
It's a brilliant move right there. We have a very special song now. Nate has an instrument. He's been learning a little bit. It's like a cross between a backpack and a piano. Is that
sounds about
basically
right.
what
No,
an accordion is?
No, that's 100% right. It's a cross between a backpack, a piano, and a bunch of harmonicas that somebody like taped together.
This is the best explanation I've ever heard, you guys.
I would like a drawing of the original accordion, which is a bunch of harmonicas taped together.
You know, if we have a fan named Larry Crittenden, and he's a great artist. So Larry, if you're listening,
that
Larry,
sounds like a great piece of art.
Larry Crittenden, follow him on Instagram. He's hilarious.
There's a new Joe Biden ad on TV, and it has the
The Star
Star
Spangled
Spangled
Banner.
Banner on the piano. It's something like. It sounds
It's just
exactly like that, and I'm so bummed nobody called us to be like, can you get us like a piano Star Spangled Banner?
Because anyone could do it, Josh.
Well, the thing is, like, every time we watch with some frequency, Ken Burns baseball. I'm always like, we were too young to do one of the Take Me Out
all
to
we
the
needed
Ball
to do
games.
was record a simple version
You
of
watch
Take
that
Me Out to the Ball
Ken
Game.
Burns thing, and it feels like every musician in America got hired to do a version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So anyway,
Yeah.
if you're making ads and you need a real simple version of a
We're
song,
here. We're here for you.
we're happy to cut it for you. This is called "Asleep on the Subway," and Nate's been working on his part, and I like the look of that baby. It looks real nice.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, of course I am.
He surveyed the land with unaffected certainty as he backpacked across Vietnam, the air rough with urgency and thick with steam, blades woven together with bare feet and toes. His sandals tread easily over the silken road.
She lay awake most nights, eyelashes fluttering in the frustration of open lids and tears for all things, waits for sleep to envelop It wasn't long before he found her. It was her eyes, gray and unseen, emblazoned on his vision of the world that made him love her. Before they embraced the same hemisphere. When they touched for the first time, her eyelids began to fall. Unaware of the power and origin, she slept on the subway, lilting gracefully to the sound of the scraping steel. Nice, Nate. I sleep on the subways from Tanglewoods. Oh, our next section. What's happening? Oh, you're acting it out. Wow. Diane, look at this. An actress
Acting, everyone.
over here. Okay, so we have a new segment today. We were all so impressed by Nate's. He texted us a picture of the pumpkin he carved. And we were all so impressed. We said, this is a new segment of the show. It's called Nate's. Wait, we had a couple alliterations.
Which one is it? Which one?
What did we go with?
Are we going with Jack-o'-lantern Junction?
Nate's Jack-o'-lantern
Jack-o'-lantern
Junction.
Oh, welcome to Nate's Jack-o'-lantern Junction. How you doing, y'all? So the first step about getting yourself a sweet jack-o'-lantern is go ahead and get an idea about what you want to carve into that pumpkin. You can go ahead and take a non-traditional design. Like what I like to do is go out on the internet and just take a look at some pictures, and I'm like, ooh, I want to put that on a pumpkin.
Oh, I see your Elmo. So this is the first step.
So step one here is go ahead and get yourself a sweet pumpkin that's going to match your design, and then go ahead and sketch that pumpkin out.
That's a nice sketch.
That's a good sketch. Did you do that from your mind?
Yeah,
or
so
did-
what I did, I freehanded that, and what will help you with freehanding is go ahead and put a dot at the bottom of the image and a dot at the top of the image, and to the left and the right, and then you can go ahead and like kind of scale that onto your pumpkin.
That's cool.
And figure out how big you're going to put. Now, step two, of course, is don't do what Nate did for step two, which is carve out the intersections. What you're going to want to actually do is go ahead and figure out which sections you want to make
You sort of figured it out.
all
You
the
got-
way see-through.
You got the eyes a little lower
Yes,
there.
so you can see the eyes and the nose of Elmo are what I actually want to do first. That's where you go ahead and you scrape away the skin,
Sure.
and so you make it so that's translucent.
And if
so
you do
the-
that first, then you have more leverage.
what you want to do is 100% make sure that you scrape out the inside of your pumpkin real thin before you do that, because otherwise you're going to go ahead and pull a Nate Bellin, which is you're going to be scraping it up against your sweet design and just praying that you're not scraping it off.
Oh, okay.
But when you see in step three is essentially what ends up happening is you go ahead and you've removed the skin and the interior of the pumpkin.
But you kept the skin on Elmo.
Yeah, now you keep the skin on the stuff that you don't want light to shine through.
Sure.
So whatever you want to be totally dark, that's the stuff that you keep the skin
This is
on.
awesome.
And you
go
have two
ahead and-
layers. How did you do the two layers under skin?
So what I did was I did the one layer is totally cut out, and then the other layer is like
It's like
really
scraped.
super thin. And I use a little saber saw blade or a
Wait,
little.
did you put it back? Was that actually gone before?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No,
I
no,
see
no.
it.
If you go ahead and step to step four. Step four is, just put that pumpkin out in the wild. You get that pumpkin out in the wild, and it's gonna look great no matter what you do.
That looks sick.
And no matter what, just go ahead and have fun and be safe when you're carving your
You know,
jack-o'-lantern
thank
this
you,
year.
Nate. That's an amazing segment.
That
That's like
is-
the best arts and crafts you've ever done. I
Thanks.
Jack
sort of-
O'Lantern
it's
Junction.
really nice. It
How
really
much
is
did
nice.
Danielle help you with this, or was this truly you alone?
She, in fact, she did the whole thing.
I don't
tracks.
know
No, it
what
makes
to
sense.
believe
Yeah,
now.
that tracks.
Nate texted us this, and typically, as we all do, we like to ignore Nate's texts.
Absolutely.
Sure.
This one filtered
new
through,
phone,
and I
who
was
dis?
truly impressed. It really is a nice job, Nate.
Thanks, buddy. I
It
appreciate
really, really is. We had to make it a section of the show.
It's pretty
Hey,
great.
you still can share with that squiggly little share thing on Facebook. And we got them tips on the bottom of the screen. We're taking Venmo. We're taking PayPal. And as always, you can send us your personal checks. Got a $5 one the other day. Thank you for that.
It's so nice.
I really do appreciate it. That pumpkin is great, Nate.
Thanks, buddy.
I hope Elmo follows you everywhere. In flames.
2020, y'all.
Waltz me.
If we were both birds, I would fly with you south to the Keys and Weed Lounge, where the tourists sing out and the bird songs we'd sing in strict harmony would attract the attention of people who'd see. I'd follow you anywhere, on land or on sea.
Straight to the sky.
down I-65, hauling loads to the Gulf. You can bet I would drive 20 hours to the south in one day just to shine my bright lights on your face in hopes I'd make you mine. I'd follow you anywhere.
I'll try.
On land or on sea,
Feel so alive
my wheels can take me there.
if we survive.
Would you follow me? And if I were an oak tree with roots buried deeply, I would shelter you completely
I will shelter you
from the rain or the sun.
rain or the sun.
And if you had to leave this land, you know I would understand. I'd rip my roots from earth and sand.
Let my roots from earth and sand.
Toward you I'd run, follow you anywhere. On land or on sea, my wings can take me there. My wheels can take me there. My roots can take me
Erica Bratz, I'll follow you. That's off Voices, one
I
of
like
our
you.
albums. I like you too. You're very nice tune.
All right, guys.
All right, we've come to the end of our show, which means we've got to come to our best comment winner. The winner today is going to win an undisclosed amount of points that's worth just more than you can even possibly imagine. And our topic today was, what are your plans? We got an election in 13 days, Halloween's in 10 days, November that.
So all of these are true.
That's all true facts.
Shameless plug
What
for
do we
our
got for
Abbey Road show.
Abbey Road on the October 31st. It's
October
not shameless
31st.
because, Erica, this is our show.
Oh, right.
No shame.
Right.
It's not even any shame.
Right.
Diane, do we have any
And hey-
comments today?
Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of great ones. Thanks, everyone, for getting me in a spooky spirit with your plans. People are watching
Oh.
Spooky.
scary movies. People are having candy, which I also don't need an excuse to do, but I'm delighted.
I love
Nobody
candy.
needs less of an excuse for candy than
Then
Adam and his wife
Belasco.
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren
really?
too. Oh
Love
yeah.
candy.
They're the candy
They're
people.
aficionados, I'd say.
Halloween
Well,
makes
I'm
no
happy to
difference in
be-
their life.
No, it's just a day.
Just
It's
a
always
day.
Halloween at the Belasco house.
It's true.
Kids are stopping by every day of the week, just collecting candy. Okay, sorry. What?
No, I
Keep
love
going.
it. But my favorite comment is going to get 2,022 points.
Oh! Big
I
election.
think that will be the year that we can do this.
That's the year we can do the show in person. Very good.
But Phil Harrison said, would be great if you guys could play at the Cropredy Festival, the annual Fairport Convention event in Oxfordshire, UK. He goes every year, and I really, really want to go.
Yeah, let's all go
That'd
to
be
that.
amazing.
Doesn't Al
So-
have a standing invitation?
Al has a standing invitation. So this is a matter of
Amazing.
okay. So what we'll do when we get closer, and I'm gonna say this, and let's totally call Al
yeah,
on
we'll
speakerphone
bully
call
him
him.
into
in
it.
a show, a couple of months from now, and try to be like, Al, You're
Yeah,
on the show
yes,
live.
hello. Who is this?
Shouldn't we play
Whom
the Crop
is
Ready
this?
Festival
And then
together?
we'll ask him to book us.
No, thank you. Cancel my
Property
Comcast.
And-
I'm not pleased with my.
If we book the show, we'll double those points. It'll be 4,044 points
Whoa.
once the show
Prime
is
number.
booked.
Amazing.
It's not a prime number.
And I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm
of
coming
course,
too.
of
so
course.
just so everyone's
course.
First of all,
aware.
Diane-
Obviously, Diane.
If you think you're getting out of touring when touring comes back,
You're
Oh, yeah.
sorely mistaken.
I have like 100 jobs for you on the road. You're coming, girl. You're coming.
Phil Harrison, congratulations! You join the very exalted list of winners.
An auspicious group.
Auspicious, suspiciously
Very
auspicious.
suspicious.
I'm already looking forward to next week. We're on at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, like usual.
Can I say something about Topo Chico?
Absolutely.
Guys, don't you think it was a missed opportunity to name these small bottles Topo Chiquitos?
I don't know. I have a full-size bottle
would
in
have been
here,
great.
Ari,
Like,
so-
I'm
what's
with
the
you,
deal with
Erica.
that?
I like
I'm with
that
you,
a
Erica.
lot.
We plugged it the first time, and ever since I've been looking at it, going,
We got to
should do
say
that.
thanks to Corny Kettlers. You get
Oh.
15% off their delicious kettle popcorn. It's cornykettlers.com.
Yep.
Use the code POCKETS for 15% off.
Bam.
Now, our last words from everyone. Mr. Bellin, I loved your pumpkin. What are your last words for us today?
Well, thank you very much. Hey, everybody. Just remember to vote. It's coming up. Don't care which way you're going, but let's make sure that this is the most election turnout that we've had because, hey, that's our civic duty, and we got to participate.
We got
So
to.
It's amazing. Go out and vote. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. If you can tip us, great. If you can't tip us, hey, man, do we understand?
We are the
and
empty pockets.
Please enjoy this show. We're so glad that you could join us. We love each and every one of you. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Diane, your last words for us today.
Yeah, I'm on the same bandwagon. We gotta vote. If you don't have a voting plan yet, please make one. I know a few of you told me you already voted. I already voted. Woo! It's a thing to do. Vote early, vote often, as we say in Illinois.
All right, all
No
right.
one-
That's a Chicago
no
thing.
I'm
will
always
have an
tempted
issue
to
with
say
that.
it, but it's in this climate, it
In
seems.
this climate, it's a little warm outside
Yeah.
today. That's true. Adam Belasco, your last words for us today.
I'll bring attention to Ringo on screen right
Last
now.
night we did
Looks
a
like you're talking
fundraiser.
to him.
Richard?
And Ringo,
What's
Ringo
going
was
on?
brought up.
Ringo's talking to me. Hold on 1 second. He says, "Come to our show." Well, don't come to our show. Stay at home. But buy tickets to our live stream where we're doing Abbey Road.
Oh wow, Ringo's endorsing. What's George,
George,
saying?
George's
buy
hair is
two
awesome.
tickets.
Two
George
tickets. Oh,
said to
good.
buy 2 tickets.
Wow, that's
Paul,
great. That's great.
Paul's actually indifferent.
Paul's-
Paul
Paul's
might have his
indifferent.
own stream that day. Don't
That's
check on
okay.
that.
He's
That
doing
hurts my
his own
heart.
stream. Yikes.
It's my own stream.
He's
It's
going to
me own
compete with
stream.
us?
Well,
Come
I
on,
don't know.
Paul.
And honestly,
Paul.
I'm with Erica. I feel like this was shameless promotion, self-promotion.
Excellent, excellent.
I'm ashamed, as should Erica.
Thank you
also
for
be.
your last words, as always. Erica, darling, your last words for us today.
I'm gonna keep up with the happy din of voting. Everybody get to the polls. If you need something to do while you're in line, replay hours of Empty Pockets live stream.
There's actually way too much of it out there, and you can replay all of it. Thank you so much for watching. Very excited for next week. We're going to reminisce about another old friend. So far, we've been doing it every week. We talked about Kenny Loggins, Simon Kirk, Al Stewart. Who knows who we could talk about next?
It
think-
could be somebody awesome.
It could be another person. You never know.
Figment of our imagination.
Thank you so much to our crew, Jux, Stan McCormick on the sound, Annie Skaball on the switcher, and Diane Nora
Diane, you're the best.
on the Zoom. I really
So
appreciate
good.
you all. Thanks for being here.
I
wrote a song turned out anthemic, but there are no people at the stadium today. Even on the soft side of this pandemic, I wish that it would get up and go away. Oh, wish that it would get up and go